welcome Scorpio to your mid-month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Let's see. Still dealing with that Mercury retrograde. It's almost over. Be over on the 23rd. So, okay, let's see what's going on. You might feel a little bit of the impact even after the 23rd. I just want y'all to know that, okay? So, but in seriousness, it's pretty much done and over with on the 23rd when that full moon comes in which I will be getting that full moon reading up ASAP as soon as I am done here. Okay, text messages coming in. Talking about that courage and that confidence. I'm really liking that though for your energy, knowing that, you know what, you're going to have this spike in courage all of a sudden coming up, right? Just, I mean, it's just like boom. And it could be also because you have all these portals that are open at this time right now. So that's very lovely. So just really enjoying that idea that, you know what, I'm going to have this zest of life. I'm going to be extra determined. Something is definitely going to make you feel extra determined. It might just be the energy in the air, right? But you're definitely going to feel that. So let's see, just having that spike up for you. Clarify on why that's there. Prosperity begins. So there could be definitely some kind of, you know, this is the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So there could be some kind of news coming out to where it's like, you know what, I feel more grounded. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm feeling like things are actually coming together. And you do have the patience and planning coming out underneath the situation. So it could be definitely something that you're like, you know what, I'm feeling this confidence. I think I'm going to go want to plan something. So it does feel like there is something that's going on that you are feeling like, you know what, I could maybe make more money out of this situation or get something out of this situation. I feel like you're getting very confident because there's something coming towards you, right? That is telling you, you know what, if I plan for this, something amazing is going to happen. That's exactly what it is. If I do this, something amazing is going to come out of this. And it's definitely some kind of celebration. For some of you, you might be, you know, planning some kind of date night or some kind of party or some kind, you know, something that you want to go out and do with friends, family, where you're feeling like, you know what, but there is, right? There is an abundance. There is something you can get out of that. More joy, more happiness out of that situation. Some of you might even, if you sell like SD or candles or you sell something, you know, Avon, who knows, right? But you're selling something, maybe you're making some kind of selling party and you realize, you know what, this is going to be a great way to make money. Or I'm going to go and make more open houses because I'm a realtor, right? And I do real estate and I'm going to make not only this, you know, new open house this weekend, right? Maybe I'm going to do something fantastic with the open house, right? You know, give out cookies or something. I don't know. Go all like 1950s. We're going to buy a house and here, have some cookies, right? Just make sure there's no nuts in them, right? There's no peanuts in those. Peanut allergies are for real. But definitely whatever's going on over here, it's definitely this feeling that you are having the overall victory, my friends, right? I mean, that's really what it's coming down to. It's coming down to whatever it is that I'm planning over here that is just either popped into my mind or I've gotten this message about, it's definitely going to work in my favor. So there's definitely something that's balancing out. And there's a lot of patience over here. So it could have been even something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to call and ask you to go out on this date, right? I mean, that is the Ace of Pentacles, right? So clarify on that patience and planning, please. Yeah, it could have been something that you weren't sure if there was going to be some kind of right choice to the decision before. So I think before there was some kind of overload. There was something that you weren't sure if this was going to actually go in your favor at the time. I think you also didn't give it a lot of, I just feel like in the past you just didn't give it too much attention. Because you were like, you know, but now that it's kind of come back around, you know what, it's kind of pumped you up and you're kind of like, you know what, yeah, you know, this is going to work. I kind of thought about it at one time, or I heard about this, you know, and I was just not sure. Could have even been in some kind of rumor that was going around that you just kind of, I don't know. Think about that when that time comes up. And that's really what it was, because it just didn't feel like it was something you wanted to go defeating all ends for some of you. Some of you are like, you know, I just didn't feel like this was meant for me. And I always kind of told myself if it was meant for me, then it'll come to me, right? That I'm not going to go chasing rainbows, chasing butterflies, right? So however it is, you do have the imprints though. So however it just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like it kind of circled back towards you, right? This idea, this thing that's going on around you, it just kind of came back around. It could have been something too that you were, you know, trying to accomplish, that you weren't sure you were going to accomplish this, but it does feel like it's coming back. It's just going to come back around. That's all it is. And now it's, you know, it's going to give you that extra boost of confidence that's going to say, you know what, we're going to redo this. We're going to actually look at this. We're going to actually go after this. I do like that. There's going to make a lot of discoveries over here. With the Ace of Wands, I mean, you guys could be definitely dealing with some kind of Libra or some kind of Aries or Sagittarius for sure. But definitely there's some kind of new project or something. And, you know, it could have been the urge to create. Maybe it was something you weren't sure if you wanted to create anything on. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if I want to do that, right? Not sure if that's good for me. So let's see over here. But now it's justified. Now it's saying, well, it's going to come through. If it's a court case that you were waiting on, maybe for some of you are lawyers too. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like you might be a lawyer or work for the DA's office or something. I don't know if I want to take this court case. I don't know if it's going to be worth my time, right? Maybe I'll make them go somewhere else, right? I don't want them in my law firm. Or maybe you're waiting for this certain lawyer to come towards you because you knew that they were the best, but you weren't going to push everything. I mean, we have a lot of balance. We have a lot of justice over here. A lot of Libra energy going on. So if you guys are definitely dealing with a Libra, dude, there is something, you know, it's very Libran over here. I just want you to know. I literally have 3 cards of Libra. So if you guys know you're dealing with a Libra, then there's something very justified coming out of this. And if you've been patiently waiting on a Libra to come your way, but you didn't want to kind of force the issue, they're definitely coming towards you. If it was a reconciliation, they're definitely coming to reconcile, or either that, or they're definitely coming in with some kind of new opportunity and they want to do this with you. Oh my God, yeah, because no matter what, dude, whatever's going to happen over here, it's going to be stable. It's going to have that contribution. It's going to make you wealth. You know, it's going to bring the wealth in. It's going to bring the love in. It's something you're looking for attainment of. Even if at one time you were like, eh. I just feel like at one time you were just kind of, I don't know. But now you have this sudden awareness that, you know what? Okay, well, look, if you're going to try to get my attention about the situation, fine. Because that overall confidence, like I said, is coming up right now. That's really crazy because it just feels like there was kind of, I don't know if I really wanted to take that situation. Okay, now let's see what cards are coming out over here. Clarify, please, on the conflict and the empress, actually, because it just feels like I'm kind of like, was disappointed about the situation because we just keep disagreeing, and I'm not going to disagree about this anymore. Yeah, the high priestess. So it was almost like, you know, you might felt like they had a lot of secrets. There was a lot of disapproval. There was something that was going on, or you were just kind of keeping to yourself because you were like, I'm not going to try to win at all odds over this situation. It's too much of a conflict. So actually having this come towards you is actually a really great thing. Right, because you can be the Queen of Cups. You're like saying, okay, well, then I'm going to passionately sit over here on this, on my throne over here, right, and just be really relaxed about the situation. I'll give that some time. So I do like that, though. And if it is, like I said, a new relationship, you definitely have the commitments that are saying, you know, I'll give this a try. I'm going to give this a go with the Two of Cups. So if it's going to work, it's going to work. I think it was just something that, you know, you just weren't going to battle over. You really just weren't going to fight the good fight over something. You almost felt like you were kind of done fighting over the good fight. Been there, done that one already, and all I do is just keep getting hurt, so I'm not going to do that one. Either that, or even if it comes to a work situation, you know, when you're at work, it's like No, because if I do that, they'll step on my toes, and I'm tired of getting my toes, you know, stepped on. I'm going to figure this out. But it just feels like it's all coming together right now for the best of the best over here. I like that. Yeah, King of Wands. So if you're doing any kind of entrepreneurship or any kind of work, whatever is going on, it's going to definitely come towards you more nurturing and better for you. And that's good though, because that's where that confidence is going to come in. It's going to literally put you in a place of sheer confidence. You're like, wow, really? That's really going to happen? Huh. Okay, we'll try that. We'll figure that out. Right, so if this is a love situation, let's see what's going on. Best message for love, please. If this is definitely that reconciliation or somebody wanting to come in, getting to know each other, but we might have kids, right? Or we're having this childlike, you know, behavior, you know, everything's just very, you know, just very open, very childlike. I like that though, because that means that we're not really hiding anything. We're just open books. We're just like children. We're just enjoying ourselves, right? Now, new love for some of you. So some of you, it could be that, you know, I really wanted a chance with this person, but I'm not going to go running all over town for this person. And I do feel like for some of you, you might have felt like they did have some competition. I do feel a little competition in this situation. And the competition could be from a fire sign, right? So you could be saying, you know what, this Sagittarius is really kind of all over this person, right? And I'm just, you know, I really want a chance with them, but I don't know. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to play. I'm tired of playing the game. So when they do come towards you, I do feel, you know what, that's when that self-confidence comes up and that courage, because they may even be telling you, you know what, I don't have anything to do. Because you can kind of see that, like, I don't have anything to do with, you know, we're just going to call it Sagittarius. Yeah, with the Hangman, there's delays. It's kind of like they're delays and they're in my head. So if you are dealing with someone, Spirit is saying that person that they're dealing with, they're not dealing with them. It could be a Pisces as well. And they're not dealing with this person at all. You know, if anything, they got them all up in their head. They're playing that's it. They're playing mind games, and they don't want to deal with mind games. So they definitely are going to, you know, for those of you who are waiting for this person and thought that you would, you know, I wanted a chance, but forget it. Now it's like, yeah, they want to come towards you, right? And talk with you, build a relationship with you, build up, you know, a conversation. However, yeah, but they're going to definitely let you know that, you know, Pisces over here playing head games with me. Yeah. Okay, guys. Until next time.